Alright, so I haven't recorded clips for a little while, but that's because I haven't really had anything super exciting. And I figure I wouldn't spam you guys with all the clips, even though that's what I'm doing. I know it's a progression series, but I still want to make it at least a little bit interesting. Obviously, I have been focusing like primarily on the Legion. Haven't shown it yet, but I have done quite a bit. I'm at 7125 Legion, 7125. The most notable things that I've done that I haven't shown is that I hit 200 on a dual blade, 200 on the Ho Young, about to hit 200 on the Shadower. I'm just doing these characters because they give luck, Legion blocks. No real reason aside from that, and I didn't really feel like particularly playing any other particular class or whatever, right? Don't know if I'm gonna do the Kali. We'll see. Don't know if I'm gonna do the Kadena. Night Lord I might do just for fun, because I probably will enjoy it. Gives crit rate is its Legion thing, which I'm sure my Nightwalker can find some use for. Also, I guess I did get my NP, so I can start grinding while I talk. A little bit more useful. I don't have any more experience coupons. These are just personal MVPs. I do have a lot of personal MVPs that are about to expire, so I need to do a massive grind session. Preferably on my Nightwalker, because I haven't really used them. I haven't used them on these characters too often. Sometimes I'll pop a personal MVP if I'm really feeling it, but more often than not, I try to save them for my Nightwalker. And it has been a while since I've grinded on my Nightwalker. I mean, I haven't really touched my Nightwalker at all. I've just been kind of doing dailies on him. I think I should probably grind out all of my MVP buffs. I probably have something like 20 MVP buffs on him total. The reason being, I went up to gold MVP this month because I wanted the new label ring from the boxes. I did end up getting it like relatively quickly, so it's not like I spent that much money, but overall I've spent quite a bit in the 3-month cycle or whatever. But that's about it. There's no more NX to be spent, mostly because I'm a broke little boy. And especially during holidays and shit. It's rough. I bought myself a gift, now we're good. That being said, I do need to sit down and grind out those MVPs. It's gonna take a long time, and I also can't really Shadow Bite farm Incernium yet. I'm way too weak for that. So I'm probably gonna have to do it all active farming, because I don't think I want to do it in Limina, even though I can bite farm in Limina. And the only reason is, I think I value the experience more than anything. I think I'm okay with 2 IED familiars and a boss familiar. Would have been nice to get a drop rate familiar, but I mean, I can always farm that on another character if I really feel that strongly about it. But I think I want to turn my focus primarily to EXP on that character. Because getting to like 270 or whatever would be pretty useful. And I think 6th job here is coming out relatively soon. So I am the level in order to, you know, do 6th job and whatever, but I still would like to get a little bit higher, you know? Mostly to unlock more symbols, because symbols are always good experience. Sorry, stat rather, not experience. But it is good to just be able to farm the experience on the symbols, and obviously the longer you're at each level, the more experience you farm just passively by doing dailies. Obviously more dailies, more experience, etc, etc. It's just sort of a exponential thing, right? But that's sort of my thoughts. I really do want to hit 8k Legion though. Like, that is something that I'm very clearly actively pushing for, and I am not going to fuck around with it. Like, I'm going to get it. When I set a goal in my head, I definitely go for the thing that I set, right? I'm not somebody who just kind of fucks around. If I set a goal, I fucking achieve it, man. That's the whole point, right? Besides, it'll be nice achieving goals. Things that you set makes the game more enjoyable. That's pretty much how I've played the entirety of Lost Ark up until this point. And my current goal in that game is not very enjoyable, so it's why I haven't been playing it as much. Plus, I've been, you know, stressed with holidays and shit, so it's nice to play this game. Whereas Lost Ark just kind of mentally stresses me out now. Especially with, like, all the people that play it. I don't know. Just not in the mood to deal with that kind of environment. But I think that's about all for an update here. I'm just going to keep grinding. I mean, you don't need to see this anymore. I'm sure you've seen plenty of this. I'm sure you get the picture. But I will say I'm quite happy with my progress in Mushroom Game. I think I've been playing again for like a month now. Like, it's probably just been a little bit over a month I've come back to this game. And I've went from 3k Legion to nearly 7,200 Legion. I have a fucking main that is 6th job ready. I have a Hyper Burner that's slowly making his way to 260, which will also be a bossing mule. I still need to fix my Wild Hunter, but again, I don't really know how to fix that character. He's from a different time period. And now he's in this time period. And I don't really know how to fix that. I'm sure I'll fix it someday, I don't know, man. I need to do bosses on the Wild Hunter, and I can't be fucked to do bosses on the Wild Hunter, because it's just not enjoyable to play, because it's so scuffed. Like, I enjoy doing my bosses on the Thunderbreaker. The Thunderbreaker. Mega weak. I mean, you would think it's Omega weak, at least. But it honestly doesn't feel too much worse than the Wild Hunter, which is absolutely insane to me. Because the stat discrepancy is massive. But obviously stat doesn't really matter too much anymore. I mean, obviously stat is still stat, right? But back when the majority of my time was on that Wild Hunter was pre-5th job, right? So stat meant a lot more. You could judge damage based on that significantly more. Obviously, you still have things to factor in like IED and boss percent, but that's kind of something that you always would add on, like, whenever you were discussing ranges and shit, right? You'd be like, oh, I'm 35k dex with, like, 350 boss or whatever, right? I mean, obviously, boss and IED are super important. But it feels like the game has definitely shifted for the better. Obviously, or I wouldn't be playing it, right? But it's definitely shifted for the better in terms of progression. And I think 5th job helped a significant amount in changing how the progression feels. Especially in Reboot. I'm not sure how it is in normal servers, but with the Reboot final damage buff being changed based on what level you are, and it scales with you. Like, if I take a look here... Oh, I leveled up. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. But here, before it used to just be like a flat final damage bonus, if I'm remembering correctly. It used to be a % damage bonus, excuse me, and now it's a final damage bonus that also goes up with your level, which is just absurd to me. Anyways, it's always good. I guess let me run the Haven quest and then we can retire the Stabber. Such a good name, I love it. I have fun with my names on my fucking Legion characters, alright? The Stabber really used up some of my brain cells. Also think my headset might be breaking. There's a crack in the right ear cup. I have Arctis Pros. It's the exact same way my old set of these broke, but I don't really... I haven't had these... I've had these for quite literally 1 year now. My original pair lasted me quite some time, like 3 or 4 years. I'm hoping that they'll warranty RMA these because there is a crack on the right ear cup, and it's like a very common thing. It's not like I throw these around. I take pretty good care of my shit, obviously. But if I end up not being able to RMA these, that's gonna kind of suck, because I'm gonna be left with these until they break, which I imagine will be very soon. Because that's usually how these headphones break. The hinge will start to, like, the plastic around the hinge will start to crack, and then very shortly after that, it'll break. It's just depressing. And I know I probably shouldn't have rebought the same headphones, but I mean, I figured, right? Like 3 or 4 years of constant everyday use is not bad for a pair of like $150 headphones. And honestly, the sound quality on these are pretty fucking good for what they are. Like, I understand they're not like studio quality or anything, like, believe me, but also I don't really seek that out of my headphones, right? The biggest thing for me is comfortability, and these are the most comfortable headphones I think I've ever used, especially for long periods of time. I can wear these quite literally from the second I wake up to the second I go to sleep, and it just doesn't hurt, which is good because I have a fucking lumpy ass head. A fucking head looking like goddamn tree, bro. But that's my headphone perils. Let's see, put the Budding Sprout title in there. Did I forget to do anything in here? Ginger ales, pet food, why not? Mystic cubes, sure. I guess I'll do that. And then I guess I'll sell everything else in here. Just a little bit of extra meso. It really helps when you're broke. Truly, really helps. Alright, that's it. And that's the stabber done. Good talk, boys and girls. I did just finish the dailies for coins, and now we have enough coins to tear up our Legion, which is exciting. 29 to 30 big boys in the Legion. 7k, 1,000 coins. Bing, bang, boom. We ranked up. We're so cool. Our next rank up, obviously, is 7,500. About 1,000 coins again. We should probably hit this before we get the coins required, but 8k I'm unsure if we're gonna hit before we hit the coins. We'll see, I guess, is what I'll say. But very cool. Pretty excited about this. I mean, why wouldn't I be, right? It's what I've been working on this whole time, you know? So, let me just find somebody to put in that does something for me, I guess. Dex, sounds good, man. Yeah, man. I know I need to fix my Legion board. You don't have to tell me. I know. I know. I guess I'll put in this, right? Why wouldn't I? A lot of Legion power. Oh, but this Legion block is so fucking obnoxious. Let me... If I do this... Oh no, I can just do this, right? Oh, I can do this. Amazing. I'm such a problem solver, truly. Obviously, like I said, I know I need to fix it. I'll fix it later, when I'm done fucking leveling up my Legion constantly. So I figured I'd just record a clip of me actually doing some grinding on the Nightwalker like I said I was going to. Like I said, I want to use up the MVPs before they expire, and I preferably want to use them on the Nightwalker. I'm getting like 430 mil meso an hour here. Like 10% an hour or some shit with all my buffs. I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, I don't really give a shit. Experience is experience, right? I'm not sitting here trying to sweat it out and optimize shit. As far as meso rates go, I know this is like better meso rates than I was getting when I was last grinding, so... I mean, as long as the number keeps going up, surely can't be that bad. But I am also like pretty close to leveling, so I figured I'd record that, throw it on video as well. You can see I have quite a few fucking MVPs and shit to get through here. But I have like, what, 9 plus the 3, so I have like 4 in storage as well. So I have 19 MVPs to go through in like 2 days. Which is like, whatever. It's not that bad. I do wish I could have gotten a bit stronger before I actually had to like do some grinding, because it would be nice to be able to bite farm at Cernium maps. But unfortunately, I just ain't got the fucking damage. That's just a fact. That's just a fact of life, my guys. But it's like not terrible. I can still pretty much full clear the map. It's just not perfect. I mean, obviously if I was much stronger, my bats would do a lot better of a job clearing most of the map. And then I'm obviously not clearing the map very efficiently when I loot, or have to replace my Greater Dark Servant and stuff like that. But, I mean, again, I don't really care. I'm not trying to be hyper efficient with shit, right, meow? Did just get my level. That's what I care about, you know? It's a +5 main stat Deesh. Very cool. Always like randomly hitting the up arrow key in this map and teleporting to fucking Egypt. Probably gonna finish out this WAP. I am pretty fucking bored of this shit already. But I need to get through these coupons, so I gotta do it. I mean, I don't have to do it, but I feel like not utilizing them is kind of fucking stupid. So we will pause the Legion grinding for like a day or two while we use up these MVPs. And I ain't happy about it. No, actually I am kind of happy about it, because like I said, the meso I'm getting is pretty fucking good. And I need to start storing up some meso for the next Star Force event. Because the next Star Force event is something that I actually want to be able to utilize much better than the last one that I was able to partake in. In that I was pretty much just returning into the game. I didn't have like any source of income. All my shit was fucked. And now I can like... I have like a base, right? So I can definitely actually take advantage of good events like that now, right? So this will give me a nice excuse to farm some meso as well, which obviously is long-term beneficial for our goals, our wants and purposes, porpoises. But I think that's enough for me. I'm gonna keep grinding. Fucking, I'm outie. I'll see you guys in a bit. Or right now, since it's edited. Alright, so I was able to finally get on Maple after not being able to play all day. And we have, well, we have my mesos from Ibaraki. Wrong button. I don't even know why I'm starting this. It's just gonna turn into meso. But we have our 6th job. It's been unlocked. The quest line, I guess I should say. Not gonna read any of this. I am just gonna hold down the button. But my plan is to record the entire quest line. Up until I start grinding for the experience stone filling. So I can give you guys an accurate time on how long it took me personally. Because I see a wild amount of different timings for how long this will take. Some people say it'll take 2 hours, some people say it'll take 3, 4, some people say it'll take 6, 8, 12. We'll see.
It's pure creative chaos.
We will see how long it takes me, I guess, is what I should say.
Make everything. We have to find a way to stop. Do we not have the power?
This is very cool and all, but not super into it. Oh boy, I get to play the game? That's crazy. I wonder how long the actual quest portion is going to take. I hope it's not too long. I really dislike questing in this game, especially when it's forced cutscenes. If you're gonna try to get people to read stuff, you should do it through, like, optional collectibles and stuff. Like, I think Diablo 3 does lore pretty fucking well, in that the majority of the lore is through, like, interactable collectible objects and stuff. But that's just a personal thing, right? I mean, I think all they had to do to fix this problem would just be, like, let people skip cutscenes, right? I'm not really sure why the ability to skip a cutscene doesn't exist. I mean, I get it, you worked on it, so you want people to see it, but, like, people don't want to see it. Making them sit through it isn't going to make it any better, right? That's sort of my thought process, at least.
No! I can't, I can't!
Okay, so is this where I start filling experience stones? Looks like it. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go start filling experience stones. Seems weird that they would do it like this. Because how am I gonna get back there now? Oh, I see, like that. Okay. Sure. Let's see here. Sure. That's a lot of zeros. I don't know how many zeros that is. I guess the question is, should I start popping coupons and shit? Obviously, I need to find a map that doesn't already have fucking 3,000 people in it. Which shouldn't be too hard. I am gonna bite farm. It's gonna significantly reduce my, like, possible rates, but I just don't feel like active farming right now is ultimately what it comes down to. Okay, nice, mobs did spawn. Let's see. One spawn wave was 1%. Second spawn wave was 0%. Okay, well, I guess I will keep a track and see how long filling the stones take me. Obviously, I'll be back when we fill this stone up. Shouldn't take too long. but it will take some time. Alright, so I popped up all my experience buffs. I have a WAP, I have an EAP on, I popped an MVP and a 2x coupon, so those are the buffs that I've been running, plus a 30% pendant of the spirit. And the first stone took me just about 20 minutes to fill, 21 minutes if we're looking at the buff timers. So 21 minutes to fill the first one. So let's go back in here, talk to Mrs. Maple Goddess. Sure, I'll have to watch more cutscenes. Yep, typical. So about 21 minutes to fill the first stone, so let's continue this shit. Our total time on the 6 job questline so far has been about probably 30 minutes if I had to guess.
It's good to see you again.
Cool. What now, man? Starting route. Sounds good. No, I have to do the same thing? Yep. Alright, sounds good. Did I lose my map? Doesn't look like I lost my map. Cool. So, we continue with stone number 2. Yes. Alright. So I had 7 minutes on this coupon. I'll keep that in mind. I'll touch back when we fill up the next stone. Alright, you know the drill. Just finished this last stone, or the next stone, the second stone, whatever the fuck. Look, man. I had 7 minutes on my old buffs, and now I have 19 on these buffs, so 11 plus 7, 18 minutes. I did get a purple portal this time, which I did go in, and I haven't lost my map, which is nice. Definitely expect to lose my map here, and that'll slow it down a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Because it'll just be me CCing a bunch till I find another spot. And it is nice that they instance the maps now, so it's not annoying. If your mobs aren't spawning, then, I mean, you're not in the map, you're not in the map, right?
I do begin to tire of saying this. I am in your debt.
I'm guessing I'm just gonna repeat this like 500 times. Kinda wish they would just give me all the stones at once so I could skip this shit. Would be nice to not have to lose my map, or potentially lose my map. Okay, I got the next arcane stone. Did I lose the map? I did not lose the map. Very cool. Fuck with that hard, boys. Alright, you know the drill at this point. Bing, bang, boom. Stone going. We'll see how long it takes. 18 minutes on all my buffs. Alright, you should be used to this by now. This is the 3rd time we've done this. 3rd stone that I'm filling up. I have no idea how long it's been. I really should have just been tracking the wealth acquisition potion timer, but I didn't. I mean, you guys will know how long it's been. I have no fucking idea. Judging by the last 2 stones, it'll probably be like 20 minutes or something. I didn't get any purple portals or anything. I've just been holding down Shadow Bite. Pretty standard shit. But we're about to fill up our last stone here, or 3rd stone, I should say. I always say last stone because they only give you 1, so technically it is my last stone that I have for the moment. But I will return. Will we keep our map? Only time will tell. Yep. Come on. Oh, I open up the boss menu. You hate to see it. Very cool. Oh no, the arcane symbols. Oh no. Oh no.
That was quite a nap.
So true, sister. Can I just have the rest of the stones now and let me fill them up? Is that an option? Bang, bang, boom. Sure. Open up the boss menu again. Oh, nice. I actually did get a bunch of stones. Yeah, I'm not watching that. Sorry about the big effort you guys put into this, but I'm trying to play the game, not read the game, man. Very cool. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, that was so cool. What the fuck do I do now? So do I just fill up these stones now, right? That's it? Right? That's all I do? I must recover the previous area's symbol first. Can't enter now. Sure. Okay. So, should have left the bird on my map, but it's all good. Did I lose the map? I did not lose the map. Very cool. Alright, so now it'll be a while before I come back. I'm gonna fill up all these stones, I'm guessing. Same amount of XP? Yeah, it is. It's the same amount of XP. I guess I should take the rune. And then I will be back when I fill this up, or fill these up. I'm not sure if I need to fill them up all one at a time, or I can just do them all together. I assume I can do them all at, like, sequentially, right? I assume you go VJ, Uchuchu, Lachlan, Arcana, Morass, and Esfera. Yeah. But you have to do them individually, you can't just stack them up. Anyway. I will be back. Alright, so I just finished my WAP and EAP, so I ended up with the VJ stone filled up, and we're 83% of the way to the choo-choo symbol, or stone being filled up. I'll probably pop another one and get the rest done in a little bit here, but I am kind of bored of grinding, even if I am just holding down Shadow Bite. The rates are a lot worse with me just not actively farming, but I don't really care, man. It's so much nicer to just be able to fucking watch something and pay full attention to that, and then just replace my to shower every minute and loot every minute, and not have to worry about moving certain ways or whatever. But I'll probably go back to it in a little bit, but I want to do some other things, because today also came with some other things being the Identisk shit reset. So I can do my basic exploration, but most importantly, I can do my in-depth exploration, which is super exciting, because in-depth resetting means all the other weekly things reset, so I can do some Legion stuff, and I want to do some Legion stuff. I like doing Legion stuff. Okay, as I promised, I did say I was going to be doing a little of Legion stuff. Take a break from grinding for 6-job stone filling. I am going to go over here. I did just run the Aqua Adventure minigame thing. It is quite enjoyable. I like it. But, most importantly, I want to use points to rank up, level up, excuse me. Get to 202. And then from 202, I'm just going to pop the experience pots that we do get from or in depth, not in depth. Our last, yeah, here. Oh god, I have to type some shit, some stupid shit. Do I just type in the name of the character? Cool. Then obviously we take these, bing bang boom. Then we hit this shit like this. Cool. That's Phantom 210 done. Very good, very happy. No more dealing with this shit. Our next 210 is the Demon Slayer, unless I can get... Well, no, it'll probably be the Arc, actually, now that I think about it, because I can run Storehouse on the Arc now. And it'll probably push it up to 200. And then I think Arc Link skill is just better than Demon Slayer Link skill, because I'll use the Arc Link skill for both bossing and mobbing, I think? I don't know, I haven't really sat down and fixed my Link skill presets very well. That's something I still need to do, but that's another 210 on the checklist done. Very exciting. Alright, I figure I might as well record this, because my Arc is so fucking dumpster trash, because I potted it up from 140, and I never farmed Pencilier on it either. I got it to 141 and then logged off and was never going to play this piece of shit again, because I just don't enjoy it. But I figure I am going to Storehouse it, so I might as well at least 10-star the shit that I have to make the Storehouse a little bit better. I might as well make this a little bit less painless than the Phantom. Plus, it'll give me more Legion raid power, which is something that I still want more of, obviously. The more Legion raid power, the better. It's just a little bit of a fact of life, as they say. A factual statement. I have 3 pieces of Pencilier. But 3 pieces is better than 0 pieces, I guess. I'm gonna finish starring up all this shit on this character, and then we will go to El Storehouse. Okay, I think I'm fully set up. I do need to put my title, though. So I think I'm fully set up as much as I can be set up for this fucking character. I started all the shit that I have. I put in all my hyper stats and points. I swapped over my Link skills. I don't know how the fuck to play this class. That's okay, because I'm not here to know how to play it. I'm here to go into the Storehouse and get a shitload of experience. That's all I'm here to do. I do... Thankfully, these mobs reminded me that I do need to buy better potions. Because these potions will not do. It's always something, man. By 222, because it's an easy number to press repeatedly. Have I learned about pets? Nice, I still have my pet. Nice, another little upgrade. Take those upgrades. But you can see I've prepped out everything in here. If I could actually put that on my bar, that would be cool. Head HP. Let's go back to the Forest of Laments and get our rune. Our rune of destruction. Not that it really matters what the rune is. Protect the storehouse. Visits, yes. Alright, it is time. Eat all the potions. Yum 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 yum. Not running an MVP. I just didn't think it was necessary, truthfully. I know this is a skill of some description, so I guess I can't move that, so I need to aim it a bit better. This. I vaguely remember how this class works. I seem to remember. So this is the rush, that's the jump. What is my other skills? This? Yeah. Oh yeah, the claw slash, of course. I vaguely remember it. I need to use the rush more, not the fucking diagonal shit. This is definitely much stronger than Phantom was, that's for sure. But I think anything would have been stronger than the Phantom was, especially with how much love and care I put into it. Which was basically nothing. I think I'm supposed to untransform on my own before it forces me to. I don't remember, though, dude. I don't fucking know. Oh, that puts me into Spectre state instantly. Good to know. Is that good or bad? Who really knows? I don't fucking know, man. We're killing shit. That's what really matters. That also puts me into Spectre state. But none of them charge my Spectre meter. I feel like there's a button that should probably be charging my Spectre meter a lot. And I don't know what that button is, if it exists. It might just not exist. I'll hold this down and go Spectre. I wonder if my bind does it. I think that's my bind. My bind also puts me into Spectre. Yeah, I mean, being able to finish in one rune is a big improvement. That's all I'm gonna say. We are getting a lot less experience in the Phantom, though, considering we don't have Holy Symbol, so that's, like, the benefit of the Phantom. I mean, obviously, I could have found, like, an MVP and maybe somebody to give me Holy Symbol, but I don't care that much. I'll just use 2 runs on this character to get him to 200. Because that was, what? 25 minutes to go 8 levels? But, I mean, a lot of that was star forcing and setting the character up, so... We'll be back next reset, and we will finish off Mr. Ark. Neato. Alright. My mic closer. Alright, so... I've been grinding for a little bit, as you can see. About an hour and a half. I have 30 minutes on these wops. This is my last stone. I've just been sitting here doing this exact same thing. You can see it's filled, 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 and then not filled. I've been running these experience buffs this entire time. A 2x card, MVP, End of the Spirit, green pot, yellow pot, and a fucking experience pot. So, I'll probably end up finishing this stone in like 20 minutes or something. Obviously, this is not the greatest rates. It's just, I cannot be fucked actively farming this game anymore. At least not right now. I just can't be fucked. Especially on Nightwalker, where I have the option of doing this. Even if it is a little bit worse, I can just focus on watching a show or watching a YouTube video or something on the side. And it's just so much easier to multitask. And obviously if you're active farming, you can't really multitask at all. So, you can see though that the stone goes up quite decently fast, I guess. I mean, especially since you have to keep in mind, like, I'm doing this probably like the worst you possibly could, aside from like the multipliers that I'm using. Because I'm using decent experience multipliers, but the problem is that like I'm super weak and I'm farming pretty inefficiently, all things considered. Like this is not efficient farming, obviously. My bats I think are 3-shotting, maybe 4-shotting with no damage buffs up, but I'm trying to cycle between damage buffs. I use the will skill when it's up. I use Shadow Spear outside of Dominion, just for like little damage buffs. And I'll cast Phalanx Charge occasionally when I'm bored. It doesn't really do that much, but makes me happy. But if my bats were at least 2-shotting, rates would be a lot better. But, I mean, not much I can do about that. It's just a get stronger diff. I mean, obviously, one-shotting with Shadow Bite itself is never the problem. Because Shadow Bite obviously does a ton of damage as a skill, right? 846% 14 times. It's a lot. So, it'll never be the problem to one-shot with Shadow Bite itself. It'll always be the bats. But this is just all I do on this map. Pretty chill. And I try to keep my Urda Fountain up as much as possible. But sometimes I'll let it expire and not recast it for a bit if I'm like into whatever else I'm doing more. Because it's very easy to just hold down a button and not look at the screen or focus on something else. That being said, there is a Star Force event coming up this Sunday, Shining Star Force, I think. Actually, I don't know if it's called Shining Star Force. All I know is it's a Star Force event. I have 5.4 bill on this character right now. I've already ran bosses for this week on it. And this is... The day I'm recording this is Tuesday night, Wednesday evening, or Wednesday morning. So... I will be able to do bosses on this character one more time before Sunday. So I need to rebuff. Do I need to re-MVP? Yeah, I do. That's my last MVP there, which is good. Also really good that I didn't decide to grind too much. I totally forgot that... Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. I totally forgot that there is going to be a massive amount of grinding required for 6th job. So I'm glad I still didn't... I still had a bunch of my experience boosters. Because I wanted to use these before they expired anyways, like I talked about a few clips ago at this point. But talking about... more about my Meso situation... I have 5.4 bill on this character. I've already ran bosses on this character. I haven't ran bosses on my Wild Hunter or Thunderbreaker yet this week. And then I'll be able to do all of my bosses on all of my characters again before Sunday after reset. And I'm not sure how much Meso I'm going to end up farming before then. If I do more farming or if I don't, it depends. I might. I honestly don't know. It depends on if I have the time and I have the want to do it. Obviously. Things are very, you know, intermittent right now, but that's okay. We make do. That being said, you can see how fast the bar goes up since we've been talking. I think the clip has been about 5 minutes, and my stone is 25% full. So, again, it seems like on average I'm filling a stone every 20 minutes or so. Which is not bad. Especially since, like I said, these rates are like pretty dog shit. Like, pretty much anyone in existence will get better rates than this. And I totally know that, and I'm okay with that. That's just the price you pay for a little bit of a lazier farming. I guess I should take the time to talk about my Star Force plans. So, I don't have a ton of Meso. Like, I have much more Meso. I will have much more Meso than I had the last time Star Force events came around. I mean, last time Star Force events came around, I had like 1 bill, 2 bill, so it was like fucking actually nothing. But I'm going to focus on my CRA gear, I think. I'm going to try to get these as high as possible. I'm not going to go past 21. If they somehow get there, they get there. If they don't, they don't. But I think I'm going to inch each one up 1 star at a time until I hit 21 on them all. I would say I might 20-star Black Bean mark, but I only have 1 of them, so I don't want to blow it up and be sad. I have a spare Kana treasure, so I can always do that too if I somehow get super lucky on the CRA. Same with superior earrings. But my plan is to mostly focus on the CRA gear for the Star Force event that's coming up. And if I somehow get lucky on that shit and I have extra meso, I mean, we'll figure it out as we go, right? But I don't show all of my boss drops because I don't think they're really very notable, but I have 1 set of superior spare, and I have a Kana treasure spare. I have a superior pendant spare as well, since this is from back in the before time when double Gollix pendant was a thing. Yeah. I think that wraps it up here. So I think I'm just going to keep doing this until I fill up this stone. Probably keep watching this Ludwig video, and when I fill this stone up, we'll be back and we'll finish up the 6th job questline. Again, I have no idea what the questline is. I don't, like, look up shit beforehand. I just go into it and fucking... I just do what I gotta do, right? But, shit. I'm wild, baby. What can I say? Alright, see you in a bit, guys and gals. As promised, we're about to fill up the last stone. And, surprise, surprise, it's taken pretty much 20 minutes exactly. So, unless there's like a massive portion of this quest that I still need to do, it seems like the entire 6th job quest line can be done in about 3.5, 4 hours of time. Right? Since this will have been 2 WAPs worth, and I haven't done anything. Well, okay, I did one thing off video that gave experience. I did my Arcane River dailies, which gave me like 8% on my choo-choo symbol, or my stone. But I don't think that's meaningful enough to matter, so... Look. Need to figure out what I need to do here. Think you go in here? Should I enter here? Yes? What do I do? Do I just have to watch a cutscene? I have to watch 6 different cutscenes? Oh shit, it's the thing from Vanishing Journey. Am I about to do my fucking weekly again? Blue and pink, let's go. Blue left, pink right. Wow, very epic. Crying every time. Oh shit, do I have to kill the fucking space blob monsters? Oh shit, am I doing Monster Park now? Let's go. That's what this shit's about. Oh shit, am I actually doing the Vanishing Journey thing? It looks like I am. Or what, do I use the fucking laser it? Great. I have to do it. It is just the thing. Okay, it's the Vanishing Journey weekly. Am I gonna have to do the weekly from every zone, but like spacey and spooky? Is that the whole idea? 'Cause that's kind of cool, I guess, if that's actually it. But I suppose we'll see. Can I get another big man? Thank you. Very cool. Cool. Do I get anything for that? No, I just get the experience from the stone. Then I'm gonna have to do it for all of them. Yeah, okay. Imagine you couldn't actually pre-fill all the stones and I wasted all my time. That would be hilarious. Am I right? Am I right? Now am I playing H Mudo or what? I am. I called it. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a messiah. Click? Oh god, you're gonna make me click shit? Come on, bro. You mean you're too far away? Oh, I didn't even have to play Hungry Mudo? That's fucked up. They should have dust the cobwebs off him. So I just... Oh, I see. Just kill the shit. Sure. What else? Simple enough.
We didn't want to hurt you. Sorry, but please, come.
Why is the BGM Arcana BGM? Do I have to uncobweb the tree? Oh, it's a little spirit. There we go, the BGM's gone. Tragic. Don't worry, spirits, I'll save you. If I attack, interact, what do I do? What do I do? Using normal attacks? Now they're doing the old stack maneuver. God, I'm so good at quick time events. Call me the fucking quick time king. Tree's back. Woo! We did it, Reddit. I love Arcana BGM. So good. Just faster to backstep through this. What I want to do first? It lets me in, it lets me in. Do I kill it? Nope. What do I do? Basic attack? What do I do? Oh, I see. You just auto basic attack it until the thing lines up. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Is that right? I don't know. It'll just... There you go. Have I done it? Wow, very cool. Very spooky, mystical.
Thank you for being our guiding light.
Yeah, no problem. Anything for you. Just another day in Mushroom Game, am I right? Am I done? That was very cool and touching, I'm sure. I did not read a single thing. Wow. So... Okay. Am I done? Oh shit, the Hexamatrix. Would I like to learn about the details of the Hexamatrix? Yes, I actually have no fucking idea how it works, so this will be useful. Intricacies of the Matrix. Used to manage Hexa skills and Hexa stats. Hexa skills allow you to acquire and upgrade various skills, while stats provide stats, okay. You need Soul Erda to develop skills and stats. Let's do Soul Erda and... I think I understand how Soul Erda and fragments work. Soul Erda, blah blah blah. You can use Soul Erda to activate and enhance Hexa skills or activate stats. Defeating bosses and enemies in Sacred Power areas give energy, which you can use to obtain Soul Erda. However, you can only carry a maximum of 20 Soul Erda at once. You can no longer get more if you are at 20. Fragments are the things that you farm. They're used to activate and enhance Hexa skills and stats. Defeat enemies in sacred power areas to get them. You'll see in the top right here at the Hexa matrix how many you have. You can also see your Soul Urda energy and Soul Urdas through the Soul Urda exclusive UI. To display the UI, click the button. Sure, how about Hexa skills? 4 types of Hexa skill nodes: Skill, Mastery, Boost, and Common. Purple skill nodes give a new power for each job after advancing to 6th job. Okay. Mastery nodes replace or enhance the 4th job or lower skills that you would mainly use. Boost nodes make existing 5th job skills stronger. Common nodes grant new skills available to all jobs. Sure. And then I assume stats are going to be mostly the same thing. Hexa stat nodes come in 6 varieties, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each Hexa stat node can equip 1 main stat and 2 additional stats for a total of 3 stats. So we're talking stats like IED, boss damage, crit damage, ignore, defense. Okay. 6 stats to choose from: crit damage, boss damage, IED, damage, attack power, magic power, and main stat. However, you must abide by the following rules when equipping stats. Each stat nodes cannot have more than 1 of the same stat. Only 1 main stat can be equipped to each stat node. Stat nodes cannot have more than 2 additional stats. To activate a Hexa stat node, you'll need Soul Urda and Fragment. Once you activate a Hexa stat node, it can be enhanced. Activated Hexa stat nodes can be enhanced with fragments. More main stat levels up, the more Soul Urda fragments you'll need. Blah, blah, blah. Main stat has lower chance to level up compared to additional stats. But the more the main stat levels up, the more stats you'll... So you can level up each stat individually, right? And the additional stats scale off of the main stat. Stat nodes can only be enhanced up to level 20. In other words, to gain the most stats, you'll want your main stat to level up as much as possible. Sure, of course, that makes perfect sense, my dear. The Hexa stat enhancement system has various features to help you get the results you want, such as saving and resetting stat nodes and changing stats. If you've enhanced 20 times, you can save the enchantment results of a stat node to a save node. When a stat node is saved, the save node directly to the right of the stat node will activate. So, when a stat node is saved, the save node directly to the right of the stat node will activate. This is the node where the enhancement results will be saved. Okay. The effects in the save node can be applied to your character, but be aware that save on nodes cannot be enhanced or reset on their own. If you don't like the enhancement results or you cannot enhance further, you can spend mesos to reset the current enhancement results. You can spend meso to reset it to level 0, and you can attempt it again. However, to reset a stat node, it must be level 10 or higher. Which stats are equipped to a Hexa stat node can be changed by spending meso. The cost of changing the stat differs according to the number of Hexa stat nodes being changed. Sure. I'm sure I will need to figure that out in a different way later. But for now, I'm just going to pretend like I know what that means. What is this? I don't even know what my origin skill is. Open up the Hexa matrix, too. So it's just a bunch of final damage, which is not really a surprise. Its final damage is the easiest way to get more damage. Okay. Hexa stat. Activate node. I don't think I'm going to be able to activate the node, right? Because I don't have any. Yeah. But you pick the main stat. You also pick the secondary stats? I guess you get to pick them all. I thought it would be like some sort of RNG-based system. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later, obviously, because I have no fucking idea. Cooldown is 360 seconds, which is quite a long time. 6 minutes for 6th job, am I right? I guess I'll just put it on space and call it a day. I mean, I guess we have to try it out just to see what it is. Skill... my characters. Let's try it out on a very intense and tough boss like Zakum. Watch this shit. It's rock, motherfucker, dude. Watch this shit. This guy ain't even gonna know what hit him, brother. Watch this shit. Art thou ready to die, Zakum? Alright, I'm Batman. I mean, that was pretty cool, all things considered. Neato. That's pretty cool. So the UI here, Solar, you can pop that out to have like a little tracker, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's 6 jobs. So I think I'm going to end this episode here just to get this out, because I think it's relevant in case people are curious about how long it takes and what the Nightwalker origin skill looks like, which is pretty fucking sick, all things considered. I'll see you guys in the next episode, though. XOXO.